Okay, welcome to the Zoomers Investigation. So in your DIY packet, you should turn to the page that has Zoomers at the top, and there is one material that you will need. So from your teacher, I want you to go and ask and find where you can get these little red discs with the string. And so when you get it, you are going to unwrap it. And what you should have is this little thing that we're going to call a zoomer. And so it's basically one full string. You can see it's tied on both sides, and then a almost looks like a button in the middle. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this apart and you're going to pull your hands apart until it's nice and tight, and then you are going to move it forward to get the momentum going. And then once you do, you're going to pull it back and forth, and you can hear a little sound. I'll see if I can pull it up a little bit closer so you can hear it. All right, so I want you to, in just a second, pause the video, and I want you to try and see how you can do it. So go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so now you've had a chance to investigate and see how your zoomer zooms. So looking at in your DIY packet, you have some vocabulary words. The first one is motion, which is a change in position. The second one is position, which is the place where something is. The spin means to move around and around in one place, or maybe to twirl. Rotate means to spin around. And then axis is the center line through an object, kind of like the poles, the North Pole to South Pole. It's kind of, it spins on its axis. So what I want you to do is I want you to answer a couple of questions. So the first one says, how did the zoomer move? And we want you to try to use the vocabulary words in your sentence. And you're going to use these 3 lines to try to answer that. Remember, sentences start with a capital letter and end in some type of punctuation. So go ahead and take a moment and describe, how did the zoomer move? Go ahead and pause the video. When you're finished, go ahead and turn it back on. Okay, the second question you need to answer is, how did the zoomer have balance and stability? So while you were spinning it, how did it have balance? Did it have balance? Was it stable? So I want you to try to answer that question right here. So go ahead and pause the video, answer the question, and when you're ready for the last one, go ahead and turn it back on. And our last question is, what did you have to do to keep the zoomer stable? Or what I mean by that is making the zoomer sound. So in order to get that sound, what did you have to keep doing to keep getting that sound? So take a moment, go ahead and write the rest of this, and then you will be a complete sentence on this last section, and then you'll be done. Remember to go back and check. Do all of my sentences start with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark?